6'4", number 5, Quentin.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Dyson Daniels.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. We've got Dyson Daniels. He's out there with Trae Young. Rizachet out there with Okongwu. And it's Gay in at the 4-man position. And for the 76ers, we've got Edwards. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like for the coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Pass to Gay. Here's Okongwu. Here's Gay. Outside Young. 5 on the clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Daniels passes to Young. From the high post, drained it for 2 points. Young's got his second basket of the game.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Butler surveying the floor. Drives to the hoop. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Jared Butler.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Young, there's the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Rizachet. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And the 76ers with possession. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Butler passes to Edwards. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Gay. From behind the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Down low. Here's Yabusele. Edwards looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Okongwu. Rejected by Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. Young with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Gay's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Edwards. To the paint. These are his first free throws of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two.
And he drops the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Daniels off target at the rim.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Outside Butler. Here's the pick. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Young. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Another possession, another assist.
Nobody has been a better floor general in the history of this team than he has. Unparalleled vision.
And his name's now at the very top of the list in franchise assists. That's a record that might be in the books forever. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, we look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. Number 1, Trae Young.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Edwards. Driving inside. It's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Sixers ball.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And Philadelphia has possession. Trailing by 2. Council with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Daniels. 17 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Rizachet. No made baskets yet. Young attacking. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. 76ers trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Back to Butler. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Young. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game.
D taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Hawks making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 6-point game. Grimes, the pass to Edwards. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Hawks. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And while they were favored to win, they ran into a buzzsaw. Ultimately came up just a little short.
Now here's LeVert. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Here's Young. Misses, and you know he wants that one back. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Bona. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Hawks lead by 4. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. Okongwu, a screen on Butler. And a deep 3 from Young. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gay. Knocks down the triple. Gay's got 7.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find them.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
On defense, the Hawks. They lead by 7. Inside, here's Grimes. LeVert with a rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Okongwu. Back to LeVert. Now Young. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's LeVert for 3. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Butler against Young. Butler with the bucket. He's got 5.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
LeVert outside. Back to Young. Here's Gay. 11 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. They set the pick. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Young's got 11 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Bona. 4-3. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Young, the pass to Daniels. And here's Okongwu. Now here's Young. Butler covering. Goes up on the wing. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Pass to Bona. Here's Grimes. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Bona missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
LeVert finds a Kongwu. Back to LeVert. Young from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Grimes. It's stolen by a Kongwu. LeVert outside. Here's Gay. The 3 is up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by a Kongwu. Some changes for Philadelphia. Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Hood Schifino comes in for Grimes. And Doughton subbed in for Butler. Here's Hood Schifino. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Doughton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. The 76ers making a switch here. Council's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Risache, he's checked in for man. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks lead by 7. LeVert outside. Niang outside. Pass to Risache. Back to Niang. And here's LeVert for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Here's Krejci. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To the middle. Walker with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Council. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Barlow's checked in for Okongwu. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Risache. No points so far. Niang outside. Five to shoot. Pass to Risache. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Doughton. 76ers trail by 8. Defended by Niang. Here's Bona. it as the shot clock ticks down. Hornets gotten his second bucket of the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
LeVert goes against Walker. LeVert outside from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Walker. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Rizachet. He had 9 points in his last time out. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
76ers trail by 4. We've got Walker, and it's Doughton in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Pass to Bona. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? Now, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's Walker. Here's Bona. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Rizachet. No points yet. LeVert outside. To the left side wing. Niang inside. It's hauled in by Doughton. 76ers trail by 4. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Got a piece of it. LeVert outside. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. LeVert's got 11 points.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Here's Council. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Philadelphia shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mind the lanes.
At the line for Philadelphia, Council, 1 shot.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Inside, here's LeVert, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
What's impressive about Karis LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Doughton. No good off the glass. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Krejci. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's LeVert. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's his first.
Well, LeVert is willing to put his body on the line, doing whatever it takes to get past the foul and score.
Castleton's checked in for the Sixers. Butch Shafino comes in for Doughton.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Now here's Walker. Off the mark there with a 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
LeVert goes against Walker. Now here's LeVert, guarded closely. Pass to Rizachet. Niang with it. Here's the 3. That shot off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Castleton. LeVert goes against Walker. That 3's off the mark. The Hawks lead by 9. Here's Krejci. 11 points for him last game against Dallas. And here's LeVert for 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Krejci. Niang, left side. LeVert outside. And there's the screen. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. LeVert's got 13 points in this quarter.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Yet to see a basket. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Rizachet. 9-point game. To the inside. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Pass to Rizachet. Out left to the wing. Now Niang. Krejci, the pass to LeVert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. First free throw is good. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Council. And he can't hit the second.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Walker. He has 6. The rebound by Krejci. The Hawks lead by 8. To the left wing. And Young draws the double. And here's LeVert for 3. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Hawks second.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Here's Walker. Pass to Castleton. Here's Hood-Schifino. Walker with it. The layup misses.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Niang a screen. Here's Young. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Atlanta with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Now LeVert. Releases. Edwards pulls it in. Outside Walker. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Over to the left wing. Here's Krejci. Knocks down the long J. And the Hawks lead by 10.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Castleton. Here's Hood-Schifino, guarded by Young. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Atlanta making some changes. Katangos checked in for Niang. Risache comes in for Krejci. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert.
Find the lane. Find the lane. Nice shot.
Atlanta with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Risache. Back to Young. And Young draws the double. Now here's Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Gay. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Butler. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Counsel, he's checked in for Hood-Schifino.
At the line for your Sixers.
Find the lane.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Atlanta leading by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
the game on the line. Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Third team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Trae Young. One shot.
And that one misses.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Offensive board. Has to Council. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. Young looking around. Oh, Young with the power move.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Young against Butler. Here's Yabusele. Shot clock at 5. Play clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Daniels. Okongwu inside. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Butler passes to Edwards. Here's Grimes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The 3 ball. Atlanta with a rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds in the game.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Young's got 20.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Here's Grimes. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizachet for 3. The rebound by Yabusele. And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Daniels. 50 seconds left in the second period. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Butler passes to Grimes. Butler against Young. From down in the low post, it goes. Butler's got 7 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Young. He's got 22. There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Gay. And the 7-footer falls. He's got 9.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Here's Butler. Pass to Grimes. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Young way outside. And so it's Atlanta. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. How much importance did you two put on the regular season standings during your playing days?
Man, I took them very seriously, Ernie. I wanted to be on top. Meanwhile, Shaq was out there sleepwalking through the regular season.
And apparently there's been a carryover into his television career.
Somebody say television?
And switching gears now to that first half, big hill to climb for the 76ers.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Gotta patrol the ARC as well.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Karis LeVert.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The 76ers trail by 11. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Rizache. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Gay in at the power forward. Pass to Grimes. It's tipped.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The 76ers shooting at 49% so far in the game. And here's Butler outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Young. To the inside. Here's Gay. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
The assist goes to
Young's got 6 assists in the game. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right side, Edwards. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Grimes. Clock at 6. Pure from three-point range. Grimes has got 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Okongwu inside. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Down low. Here's Grimes. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Riza. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Now here's Butler. He's got 7. Edwards a screen on Young. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. 3 on the clock.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Quentin Grimes. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Young, the pass to Daniels. Now Young. 24 points for him.
76ers foul. Edwards. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Okongwu inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Hawks 3rd, the 76ers 4th.
And during the last 10 games of the season, both of these squads have focused more on leaking out and capitalizing in transition. We'll see if they're able to maintain this pace moving forward.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Outside Butler. Butler double team. 5 to shoot. From the arc. The rebound by Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Young. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Spins. Double team on Butler. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Council. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks lead by 13. Here's Riza. Still no points. Fires the three. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. Over to the wing. Takes a three. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Zach Riesachet.
He's been on a tear offensively these past few months, and you know how much they love the extra points he provides. He's been shouldering a bigger load recently, and I think he's just getting started.
Here's Gay. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Council. Back to Butler. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in. Butler's got 9.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Here's Riesachet. Pass to Gay. The kick out to Young. Puts up a three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Edwards has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And here's Butler. Out to the right wing. Here's Yabusele. Off target from outside.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the middle. Here's Gay. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
He's so dangerous in that action. Nice decision there from Young.
76ers trail by 15. Outside Butler. Pass to Grimes. Down low. Yabusele. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 7 points in the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Daniels. Back to Young. From downtown. Buries it from 3. Young's got 29.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Outside Butler. Inside. Yabusele. Unable to get that one. Good D by Kongwu. The Hawks lead by 16. To the inside. Back to Young. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Krejci's checked in for Atlanta. LeVert comes in for Daniels. And both free throws good for Young. 76ers trail by 18. Here's Doughton. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Bona. Good D by Kongwu.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
LeVert goes against Walker. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 25 points in the game.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
LeVert finds Young. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
They set the pick. Here's Walker. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Walker's got 11.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
LeVert outside. Pass to Krejci. Rebound by Philadelphia. It's Edwards on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Edwards, the pass to Doughton. There's the triple. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Krejci. The three. And it's Bona with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And it's Walker. That time on the assist from Edwards. 13 points in the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Lonnie Walker.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep. In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Hood Schifino's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Niang, he's checked in for Gay. And both free throws good for Young.
At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
It's Walker on the wing. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 4 rebounds now. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Free throw is good. Young.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Young.
Whatever they discuss at halftime, he's come out more assertive and more aggressive.
Walker in the post. And he makes it on the layup. Walker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
LeVert with the ball. He's got 25. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Young. Fires for 3. And Hood Schifino pulls it down. 76ers trail by 18. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Taking a look now at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the squads that have been everywhere on defense and piling up the steals since the All-Star break. The Hawks second.
As the season goes on, their defenders have only gotten more confidence, eagerly attacking the ball handlers and being as disruptive as possible.
Now here's Young. He's got 38. Shoots from 12, and he gets it to go. Young's got 40 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Bona. Fires from deep. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Bona's got 9.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Left side, Young. Outside for LeVert. From outside the arc, it goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Walker, a screen on Young. Here's Doughton. The kick out to Walker. Second chance effort. And that one's good. Bona's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And here's Young. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. Coach Snyder encouraging his guys.
Solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Lonnie Walker, and it's Doughton in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Back to Niang, out to the right wing. Here's Matthews. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Doughton. He's checked by LeVert. Here's Bona with the second effort.
Atlanta foul. Harris LeVert. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Bona.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. The Hawks lead by 17. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. LeVert's got 30 points.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
And there's a pick. Walker for 3. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Matthews. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen away. Here's Walker. The rebound by Krejci. And the Hawks shooting 55% for the game so far. Niang, the pass to Krejci. LeVert outside. Blocked! Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Walker's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Here's Barlow. Pass to LeVert.
76ers foul. Jeff Dalton. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Harris LeVert. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. The 76ers making a switch here. So he's able to get 1 of 2. 76ers trail by 15. Outside Walker. 3-pointer, no good. The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Matthews passes to Krejci. Here's Barlow. Tipped. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for 2, Lonnie Walker the 4th.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. LeVert outside. Niang a screen. LeVert outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Matthews. Here's Niang. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Doughton. He's checked by LeVert. The Sixers with another miss.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Barlow with a bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Doughton. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Hood-Schifino. On target from about 13 feet.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
The Hawks lead by 14. It's LeVert on the wing. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
Steps back. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Again, the Sixers score. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Here's LeVert. And he banks in the layup. LeVert's got 35.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Doughton. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Matthews. Pass to LeVert. Niang a screen. Unloads. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Outside Walker. On target from range. 24 points for him.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Barlow. Gay comes in for Niang. Risache, he's checked in for Krejci. And it's Young in for Matthews. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's LeVert. Pass to Gay. Just 5 on the clock. Back to LeVert. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. 76ers trail by 13. Butler with the ball. They set a pick. Now here's Edwards. Gay with a rebound. Gay's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Butler against Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. This one for 3. Council with a rebound. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. Butler passes to Edwards. Butler against Young. Here's Grimes. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young's got his 5th rebound in this one. Young goes in. And a nice finish on the layup. Young's got 42 in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Council. Back to Butler. Launches it. Rebound Atlanta. Gay's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Young the bucket on the assist from LeVert. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Butler passes to Edwards. Here's Council. Outside Edwards. Pass to Grimes. Lets the 3 fly. And Young with the block.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Risache. '76ers trail by 17. Here's Yabusele. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Council. Here's Grimes. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 11. Here's Risache. Here's Young. And that one drops for him.
Assist from
Young's got 46.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Butler. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Gay. Pass to Okongwu. LeVert outside. Over Butler. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Here's Grimes. He's checked by LeVert. They set the screen. They still need this to the paint. Here's Council. Outside Butler. Launches a three. And that's collected by Trae Young. Young's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth. The three from Rizachet. Drops in the three. Rizachet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Here's Yabusele. Here's Grimes. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Grimes has got 9 points here in the second half. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Now here's Okongwu. Pass to Rizachet. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Defensive foul.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Pass to Matthews. Now LeVert. Tries again. And the layup is good. LeVert's got 37.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Right side, Walker. Here's Doughton. Misses. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Trae, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trae, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Trae Young.